I have some trophy.
Show me. Good work. That's the way to deal with it.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of... The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But
what do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some...
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet... May the Lord watch over you. God be with you.
Is there anything else I can help?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal.
I've met a few.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our... Good luck to you.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I'll never manage it.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how?
Actually, Conrad Kieser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come...
Conrad Kieser?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he even took part in the siege in Nicopolis.
He was with...
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after...
I don't suppose...
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
All right.
Thank you, Henry. See you later.
My respects to you.
How are we doing with the food?
Who wants to know?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well...
Yes, I've heard something.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them...
Fine. Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone and... Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a... And the lads, too. Stack it over...
That's the lot.
Great. If we're really going to have to storm the wall... May the Lord watch over you.
God bless you.
How do you feel, Sir Divish?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be...
My flesh can be healed, perhaps. But
what is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him.
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound...
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't... Take care.
Good day.
There's something I need from you, Father.
Is there, my son?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the sign of the cross on their...
Has someone requested my...
Sir Divish himself.
Well, Sir Divish sends for me, and you're doing the asking, young Hal. How could I refuse? Take care.
God save...
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back.
I don't have anything that would last the journey there. And I certainly don't want to swim. God be with you.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for some
Already? What happened to the last?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter.
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while.
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying
Christ blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You gave us a hand with that ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If you want to haul it away yourself, feel free. Or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you. God bless.
God be with you. Good health.
Andrew, there's no more beer in Talmberg, and the soldiers are starting to grumble.
I could. There's nothing in it for me.
Just as a matter of interest, who do you pay your taxes to?
You're saying I should be paying the Talmberg told Sir Divish?
Well, right now, there are 3 noblemen camped by Talmberg, one of whom might be very interested to learn about all the...
When you put it like that, I have got a few kegs I could send over. I won't lose out too much. They'd only spoil if I kept them locked.
Just remember, if you poison them, they'll hang you.
Those soldiers would drink it up long before it has time to go off. And what's more, what with all that cabbage being eaten, I'll have them loaded up right away and taken there.
I'm glad to...
I need to bring a few kegs of beer.
I've hardly any beer left. But I've got... See you later.
Do you happen to know the way...
And what do you want from the... Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in...
I've come to ask for...
Again? Such trying times we live in.
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people.
These are tragic times. Fortunately, I've only a little work left to do here.
Thank you, Father.
Goodbye.
Is this where Conrad keeps...
Indeed.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really?
Tobias Fayfire has sent me. He's asking Master Conrad for help with the siege of...
Must be important then. Go in. Here's the key. Goodbye.
Enter. Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfire, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greeting.
Fayfire? Tobias Fayfire? I've heard...
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true that...
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfire has been given the task of building a trebuchet.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different... Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't...
I'll try and find some way of...
Look here, I don't want any trouble. You better talk...
You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little... more. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't. Then when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't... perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might...
They locked you up in Bethlem?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They lead me to... Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace, although I have lost quite a few of my patrons.
And why are you here in...
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like...
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund...
Could I not just pay off the master builder?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction, as...
As long as he has enough for...
Yes, but are you...
Thanks for the chat.
You're most...
I'm glad to...
I need some help from Master...
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already...
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery, and we pay him a pile of coin.
Supposing I compensated you for...
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses?
But the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the...
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Anyway, I take my orders directly...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
May God reward you. Are you sure you won't release Conrad?
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction. So, I thought as a lover of art...
How the hell do you know that?
That's neither here nor there. The important thing is to let me help.
How much will you give? Very well, then.
It's been a pleasure doing bit.
Good luck, then.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day...
What? Who is...
Leave? I can't even set foot up.
Please, calm down.
They're after me.
Who?
Sigismund's people of...
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nikop. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kosterlitz. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern, and a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here. They're after me, Henry.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him.
I don't know.
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around...
You will, won't you? Good. Good.
Good day to you. What do you...
Would you be Master Pekar?
I would.
Henry.
And what do you want from me?
To ask why you've come to Sassau.
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead?
Stay away from
Kieser? Conrad Kieser?
So he doesn't need to worry about you?
Worry? Good Lord, no.
Right.
As the master... Good luck to you.
What do we got here? Entertainment. Great.
Cunt!
Do you need help?
Well, did you find...
I did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have...
Yes.
So they are after me. I knew it. Sweet Jesus.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded...
Yes. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your... A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Raketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Raketa are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
To you. I've arranged some beer for you.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about...
The charcoal burners nearby have some...
That's handy.
Well, you can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get some... May the Lord watch over you.
Be with you.
How are the men holding?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the...
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true, I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch.
Well, there might be a simpler.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beat.
But then you'd have an injured soldier.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. Take care now.
Jesus Christ, you're close.
The troops are falling asleep on guard duty.
There's a recipe I know. I could brew up enough for 2 or 3 men with...
No, I need enough for a whole bloody encampment.
That much? It would take me a week just to pick the herb.
Seems only...
1 handful of valerian and 2 of mint, but make sure it's fresh. Goodbye.
Very well. So...
At least 2 handfuls of mint and 1 of valerian.
All right. I've gathered up all we need.
Excellent.
Here it is.
Fine, fine. Goodbye. God's... Good luck, then.
So, is the...
All done. Here.
Thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck. God be with you.